Meghan Markle speaks on air Tiff with the Queen. Meghan Markle is speaking out for the first time about the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, the late grandmother of her late husband Prince Harry. The 41-year-old Duchess of Sussex breaks her silence over the events that followed the British monarch's death in a new cover story for Variety. When the Queen passed away, Markle asked for the original Variety article to be postponed. It was originally scheduled to air earlier this year. She writes that she didn't want to talk about the Queen because of the fear that it would be a distraction from the ongoing grief process if she did discuss her husband's estranged family. So let's look at Meghan Markle speaking about her tiff with the Queen. Since Meghan Markle fell in love with Prince Harry, things have been difficult for her and the British royal family. In the summer of 16, the Suits alum and the Prince began dating while she gushed about Harry in her Vanity Fair cover story from September 2017. The couple first discussed their love and how they were planning and preparing Meghan for a life as a royal during their engagement interview in November 17. I think I can very safely say, as naive as it sounds, having gone through this, it's a learning curve in the past year and a half. I did not have any understanding of just what it was like to be that. Meghan said at the time. Harry replied, "I had tried to warn you as much as possible. I think you can have as many conversations as you want, trying to prepare as much as possible, but we were totally unprepared for what happened after that." In May 2018, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex got married. Harry and Meghan joined together with Prince William and Princess Kate to start a foundation, despite the rumoured conflict between the brothers over how rapidly their relationship developed. News came in June 2019 that the two couples were dividing their charitable contributions because the joint effort had already been completed. Kensington Palace is painting this as a natural progression, a source told at the time, but there were definitely issues with Meghan and Kate seeing eye to eye on how they wanted to run this charity. In an interview with ITV's Tom Bradby in October 2019, Harry and Meghan made it clear that they weren't happy. Harry also corroborated rumours that he and William had a falling out. "I have said for a long time to H, that's what I call Harry. It's not enough to just survive something. That's not the point of life. You have to thrive. You have to feel happy." Meghan said during a special, admitting she was not okay. She continued, "I really tried to adopt British sensibility of a stiff upper lip. I really tried. But I think that's what does internally and is probably really damaging." Harry and Meghan made the decision to retire from their major royal responsibilities in January 2020, less than 6 months later. The two then moved, first to Los Angeles and later to Canada. In February 2021, the couple told Queen Elizabeth II that they would not be coming back to the UK to work for the family. In his first statement as King Charles III, he expressed his love for Harry and Meghan the day after the Queen passed away in September 2022. "I want to express my love for Harry and Meghan as they continue to build their lives overseas," he said in the address. This action undoubtedly demonstrated that the King saw nothing wrong with their relationship. However, the actual debate was the Queen, which is something we are all generally aware of. Nevertheless, Meghan's remarks following the death of her Queen were genuine. While Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are in the mourning over the passing of the Queen, royal fans and some experts have continued to criticise the couple. When a photo of Meghan and Kate Middleton from the procession appeared online, she was accused with grinning while Harry received criticism for leaking information to the press. Commenting on Meghan's photo, a royal fan wrote, "The smirk. She couldn't care less. Even holding hands again walking out, no class. Even now disrespecting Queen Elizabeth. Traditions and protocol. Just there for a big historic shot and to testify her right of peddling her title, her right to exist." In another attack online, a commentator said, "It does look like a smirk and I can't believe they were holding hands in the church. Just wait until you get in the cars or go home. It sickens me to see her there after years and everything she's done to hurt the Queen." The mother of two attended a number of the formal Queen Elizabeth ceremonies with her husband, including the state burial, which was held on September 19 at Westminster Abbey in London. "There's been such an outpouring of love and support. I'm really grateful that I was able to be there with my husband to support him, especially during that time," Markle told. She calls the period that follows the death of the Queen a tough time, but she also mentions that Prince Harry's grandmother, her passing, had a particularly emotional silver lining for him. "My husband, ever the optimist, said now she's reunited with her husband," she recalls, referencing to Prince Philip's 2021 death at the age of 99. Additionally, Markle praises the late Queen as a shining example of a female leader and expressing her deep gratitude for the opportunity to spend time with the monarch. "I've reflected on that first official engagement that I had with her, how special that felt. I feel fortunate," she says, "and I continue to be proud to have had a nice warmth with the matriarch of the family." As for how she and Harry are moving forward in the wake of the Queen's death, Markle says their focus is on the future. In big moments in life, you get a lot of perspective. It makes you wonder what you want to focus your energy on, she shares. Right now we feel energised and excited about all of the things we've been building towards. We're also focused on our foundation, so much of the work we do includes the philanthropic scene. On September 8, the British monarch passed away at the age of 96. Prince Harry, Markle's husband, issued a statement soon after their passing. In celebrating the life of my grandmother, Her Majesty the Queen, and in mourning her loss, we're all reminded of the guiding compass she was to so many in her commitment to service and duty, Harry said in the statement released on his Archewell website. In accordance with the established tradition, the message was released a day later than usual to honour the anniversary of September 11th. Kate Middleton and Prince William met up again with Meghan and Harry on September the 10th to see flower tributes to Queen Elizabeth in front of the Windsor Castle. When the Queen's health began to deteriorate, Harry and Meghan were away. They travelled to Dusseldorf, Germany for the one-year-to-go kick-off ceremony for the Invictus Games after attending the One Young World Summit in Manchester, England. Then the news of his grandmother's failing health, Meghan remained in London and Harry made a solo trip to Scotland. The 37-year-old great-grandson of the late British King presently resides in Montecito, California with Markle and their two children, daughter Lilibet I, who bears the name of her late grandmother, and son Archie III, who is the grandson of the late British monarch. Since the pair officially resigned as senior members of the royal family in spring 21, they have been estranged from many of the royals. A statue honouring Harry's late mother, Diana, was unveiled at Kensington Palace in July 2021 on the occasion of what would have been her 60th birthday. Harry also visited the UK in April 2021 for the funeral of his grandfather, Prince Philip. Despite living on the other side of the world from his grandma, Harry highlighted the relationship they had in an interview with Oprah Winfrey in March 2021. I have spoken more with my grandmother in the last year than I have done in many years, he said. My grandmother and I have a really good relationship and a good understanding. However, a source recently claimed that Meghan Markle's most recent comments in the cut of New York magazine on her podcast have disappointed the royal family. They find it upsetting that she still makes family problems public after resigning from the royal family and citing a need for seclusion. So, as everyone's aware, things between Meghan and the royals were not good. But does it support what she did during the funeral for the Queen, or the way she continues to market the royals? Moreover, what do you think of her response to the Queen's passing? Are her words really coming from the heart, or is she just keeping her act on? Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Remember to subscribe. We love you.